I'm suspecting the mic is going to be pretty bad as well. All right. Welcome to Beers and Billboards.
Yeah.
Number 1, maybe a test, maybe we'll publish it, not sure. We are drinking beer.
This lovely Saison by Great Divide, a killer brewery.
Yeah. In Colorado, right?
Yeah, Denver.
I think actually they are one of the oldest in like what we're called like the craft beer revolution. I think so. I think they've been around for a while.
Yeah, established 1994. Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they're one of the oldest. Yeah, sure. Good Saison.
Would you say a quick word about Saison? It's called Colette. And Saison is the French word for Saison, which is a Belgian-French type of farmhouse ale. It was what I read. It was typically brewed in the winter by farm owners to be drunk in the summer by farmhands that would be coming as extras.
Use the Belgian yeast as well. So here on the bottle, what it says is Colette is our homage to the saisons that Belgian farm workers have enjoyed for centuries. Brewed with barley, wheat, and rice, and fermented at high temperatures with a special blend of 4 different yeast strains. Colette is fruity and slightly tart, with a dry finish that makes it that rarest of treats. A beer as refreshing as it is complex.
You get that citrus notes really strong, actually.
What's interesting is 4 different yeasts. I wonder.
There's 4 different yeast in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you get a bit of the tart. Like, there's a bit of kind of a side of sort of vinegary, sourness.
A little bit. The tart that's like the Belgian yeast will probably bring that across a bit. Depends what kind of. I don't know what kind of yeast they're using though. That's the other side. I mean, if they're using anything with kind of the farmhouse ale sort of mixes from, because there's the Y Labs makes that farmhouse ale mix that has like it has a bit of Brett in there as well, which will potentially kind of give it that craziness.
Interesting.
Oh, and we paired it with McDonald's food. So here we have in celebration of the World Cup.
It's a fancy.
Yeah, we have the beef picante burger, spicy Brazilian beef burger.
I'm trying the chicken caramba burger. Did you see? So that's what I was going to say. Did you see the new McDonald's ad for the World Cup sponsorship in the U.S.?
No.
It's playing off of kind of like second generation immigration and like integration within the U.S., but the whole family together. There's a lot of very heady themes in this ad.
Luis.
Hey.
Ándale, ya llegaron tus amigos.
Okay. Luis! Hey, what's up, guys?
Play Peel Play Ole Ole from McDonald's, and you could win a trip for 2 to the FIFA World Cup final in Rio. There's something new to love at McDonald's.
That's it.
What do we think about the special World Cup McDonald's burgers?
It's nice. It's got a nice spice of the beef. The cheese is a bit, so whatever.
I kind of like the chicken. I mean, it's just the fact that there's a bit of lime flavor to the breading. But otherwise, it's a McDonald's burger.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking class here. It's like, yeah.
Do you always? I always get it. I'm like really, really wrong. I always get excited about the new ads. The new oh my god, they got a new sandwich out. I gotta try it.
That's true. You usually do anyway, right? Well, there's some that I'm not touching.
Not all of them. No.
And when they do the crazy fish sandwiches and shit, I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. And even in Tokyo, Japan, they used to do some ridiculous shit. You're just like, that just was awful.
Really? Like what? You remember? They do.
Just like these like crazy teriyaki burgers with like teriyaki that I think it had like tempura inside of it and shit. Just gross.
Creamy milk candies on top.
Yeah, and you're just like messed up. Anyways. Yeah, I think the FIFA World Cup has. So there's been some good ones. I think Beats was really good. I don't know if you saw that one. The Beats one, the Beats headphones one was really nice. It was basically, it's all these like superstar football players, and they're wearing their country jerseys, and it's them basically walking into, it's about their pregame basically. It's like what they do pregame with their Beats headphones on and their music, and kind of listening to their music, doing their warm-ups and their kind of personal pump up before the game.
We talked about UNCAGE, the new Tiger campaign yesterday. Do you want to do it again? Like try it?
Sure.
Did you look it up again by any chance, or because we just talked about it? Okay, so we're going to watch the new Tiger beer campaign running in Singapore and Asia. I mean, it's supposed to be the global platform, right? Mm-hmm. Global platform. So we're going to watch one of the main videos from the brand, and we'll talk about the website, and then we'll make some comments on it.
When you dream of being a tattoo artist, the cages are huge. Mine was growing up in a place where the expectation was to start a family and settle down. But my passion took me down a different path. One that showed if you're brave and nimble, you can slip between the bars. Life is about following that fire inside you. UNCAGE.
Let's talk about UNCAGE.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think UNCAGE is, it's nice. They're nice film pieces. I think the longer form ones are nice film pieces. Obviously,
Very worthy on the UNCAGE side of things.
Worthy?
Well, worthy in that, they're beautiful, as you said, but they're expressing the passion of somebody, and but it's kind of slow. There's the background music and like the voiceover, and a lot of it just, it's kind of like drama, fulfillment of the life of a person, which is very, very nice. Yeah. So, but I don't know if we're just a beer.
It's kind of, that's kind of my question about a lot of it, is it's sort of like, what is, I think, when you see the 30-second spot, you see obviously the tiger walking next to the person, and you see far more, the product is far more prevalent in the 30-second spots.
Yeah.
Versus the long ones. And it's like, and I just, it's kind of a hard sort of, I think it's almost kind of a reach to sort of show what is the relevance of Tiger beer in that world. In terms of is Tiger beer freeing people? Is it a signifier freeing people? Because I tend to look, and maybe people agree with me here or not, but the Tiger beer is your run-of-the-mill everyday beer in this part of the world, in Singapore, for example.
It is, yeah, but is it particularly this campaign trying to get the premium out of them in other markets, in Europe or in the States?
Well, but these are running in Hong Kong and in Singapore, these guys, for the most part.
That's true.
And it's kind of, and I'm looking at it going, it's seen as that everyday beer, and it doesn't really have, it's never really attached itself to a heritage of any sort. To sort of say we have the right to speak about it. I mean, it has the right to speak about it to a sense because it's from Singapore, and we get that. Yes, the Singapore beer, okay, it's an Asian beer. Champion, they're the beer that's going to break Asia out of Asia. I don't know.
Well, I think they're supposed to. From what we read in this interview, there's an interview coming out. It's supposed to be international. It's supposed to be like human.
Yeah.
But it is very, very clearly saying it's going to help you challenge like your barriers and help you go past your challenges.
It's going to break you away from your history.
Well, number one, I think it's weird to be told that.
Yeah.
Number two, it is a run-of-the-mill beer that you're going to be drinking with colleagues after work or whatever. It doesn't matter. And these films mention very specific careers, very artistic, extreme, edgy people. That's great. So, but I think the danger is you can misconstrue this. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but you could say, well, that's great. I'm good. Super happy for that tattoo artist and that stuntman. So that's the beer for them.
Well,
I'm obviously not that.
It's true. I think on top of that, you kind of look and you go, it's like they've basically gone out and found these people that are going to be their ideal sort of brand ambassadors. And it's like these people probably like Tiger beer, but I don't really drink Tiger beer, but okay. Sure, I drink it here and there when it's available. I can't imagine these people are, kind of really going out and basically like seeking out Tiger beer as their beer of choice. Particularly people that are breaking from the norm. Because I think Tiger beer would be the beer that their grandparents would have drank. And their parents. And that would signify the norm. Well, yeah, but at least I think Heineken, kind of, that Heineken spot, I guess it was done by Wyden and Kennedy as well, it reminds me a lot of the Old Spice work. Where it's that kind of crazy movie where a little out there, you get a bunch of attention.
TH Samba Quente, que é muito legal. É super pra frente, é bem genial. Embalo como este, só quem vai curtir. Quem não se machucar quando deixa cair. Por isso vem, quem parou na nossa. Este balanço tira qualquer um da fossa. Ele é um barato e é da pesada. Este é o famoso 16 toneladas. Bolei o ano inteiro este samba pra frente. É gostoso pá, que é um samba decente. Segura essa bundada que segure a parada. Ai, TH Samba Quente, que é muito legal. É super pra frente, e é da pesada. Este é o famoso 16 toneladas.
Chi è quell'uomo?
Chiamiamosi VT, Jedan Chove.
É o 16 toneladas.
I mean, and like you said, we'll see what
They've
Tiger
had more
does
time.
with
We'll
it.
see what
Yeah.
Tiger does with it.
And now that it's owned by Heineken, they probably have a bit more
Oh yeah, there's that too.
thrust behind it. So
It's not the same thing.
yeah, I mean,
It's great.
Yeah,
We're all drinking the same beer anyway. So it
yeah,
doesn't
in
matter.
essence, you are. Yeah, they're probably just like, just put that one in a Heineken bottle, put that one in a Tiger bottle. It's cool. It's like, I mean, yeah, I can't really see between the two campaigns. They have very different aesthetics, but I think they kind of say the same thing.
Yeah, they are. Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
at the end of
great.
the day.
Uncaged. Open your world.
Same idea.
Open your world is a bit more clear.
Yeah, it's about a bottle of beer. It's open your bottle of beer and go crazy, get shit faced, like have fun. I mean, see maybe what you're good at. Go impress some women.
Travel.
Travel. Yeah, travel. Okay. Yeah. But it's like.
But
I think
Uncaged,
I'm
I'm
fun
like,
with it.
well, what do you mean? Are you telling me I'm a corporate drone? Is that what you're telling me? I don't want to hear that
Yeah,
from you,
and
dude.
that's
I'm
the
just,
thing,
I'm having a beer to forget about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, but are we supposed to aspire to be stuntmen and tattoo artists and these types of people? It's like, I think maybe some people aspire to do that, sure, and that's great. But is it to say that that's like the ideal now? And is that their ideal consumer that they're trying to target? That like, if I drink Tiger beer, now I'm going to be relating to all these people that supposedly have exciting lives when.
Mine is not?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling
You're
me?
telling me I'm like a fuckwad? It's like, yeah.
That's great, so that's what's happening. You watch the Tiger ad and you're like, what, are you telling me I'm a fuckwad?
Yeah.
That's what's
That my
happening.
life is worthless, so I should go drink?
You what, drink Tigers? No,
Yeah,
oh my
I
God.
don't drink Tiger.
Please,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna drink, let's have some good beer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, let's drink some of Great Divide, for
Actually,
example.
let's open the other bottle.
Yes.
Dear Mainland, aloha. My brother and I wanted to talk to you about your happy hour custom. How come just 1 hour? Maybe you make 1 hour sad hour and the other 23 happy. Now we all got work, but is all that spreadsheet time more important than this time? We know when you should do that spreadsheet. Sad hour.
2 corners.
Thanks, Auntie. One life, right? Don't blow it. Mahalo. Kona Brewing, Kona, Hawaii.